Hi guys, welcome to TalkTimeAnime. I am your host today, Jordan. I am joined by Emon, Lou, and Luca. And today we will be looking at My Hero Academia Chapter 278. And, well, I want to start off by giving props to Luca. Last week we were chatting about the latest chapter, and he said that we would cut away from the current fight of Shigaraki, unfortunately. And that is indeed what happened, so sad times. I miss Shiggy. It's okay, I'm not hurt.
But you need stuff like this. You need stuff
like this. Yeah. And so far, the character it was a pretty good chapter. So yeah, let's get into it then. So we saw Jiro again after all this time. We're in the back line kind of section now, isn't it?
Like recon team.
Kaminari and that.
Yeah. I was gonna say Kaminari, and that's rejoined them. Mudman, hell yeah, rep Mudman.
Underrated.
Fully. Yep. No. But yeah, they rejoined. Mount Lady, obviously, we ended the last chapter with her fighting. Was it Gigantomachina? Is that how you pronounce his name? Yeah. Which was a good point to end, but unfortunately didn't end well for her at first. No. Big effort.
But you know what? This is the most for Mount Lady. This was a good highlight for her. This fight against.
It really was. Yeah.
We were debating last week whether or not she was actually holding him off. He just wasn't trying, and it just seemed like...
I definitely think she has been trying. It's just, I think Giganta might have another level to him. Yeah.
He's completely disinterested in these guys.
He just wants to get to Shiggy, and that is it.
He's not even. Do you reckon he's even realised that someone's even holding him back?
He realised, but I think they just get thrown out the way. It doesn't matter. I mean, she went flying.
Yeah.
No, and then I want to also. I didn't say this before actually when we was giving a little chat about it, but I want to give a shout out to Cementos. Underrated moment against that ice guy. He was going in.
Yeah.
He was going in. That panel with him.
When he launched his attack, you just see the whole thing coming in.
Yeah. That was so sick, man. Oh my god, all the teachers put that out.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was good. And no, everything's going off. Edge shots fighting re-destro.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Which is a madness. I mean, I wanted to point out because what we said it before, fourth top hero, isn't it? Yeah, just on the best genius because he's half Mirko.
Yeah.
Or Mirko.
Yeah, Mirko. Fifth. Yeah.
And re-destro is doing bits to him. To be fair, supposing he's fighting major things. I think we've had a few chats about me and Luca, but he's pretty underrated in terms of his strength, but he just seems to keep getting stronger. Old re-destro.
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah, I think. I love his quirk.
Sorry, Luca?
No, I was just going to go on. Sorry, Luca.
I was just going to say, I love his quirk, and I think a lot of people were underrating him just based on the Shiggy fight, but we all have to remember that Shiggy in that arc was a man unchained, so...
Similar to... Similar to what I was going to say, what me and Lou were talking about, actually, if anyone's watched Jujutsu Kaisen, where, there's this one character who just gets absolutely whacked around, and then when he actually fights someone in his level, he just destroys them. And it's like that, there's such a big power spike. But then, when they actually do start fighting, you realise, they're actually pretty underrated. And we've already said how strong his quirk is, So
I don't want to be the guy to say it.
Right.
You all know that Tokiyami is probably my favorite character, if not one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to point out that when they went into the cave at the beginning, he did re-cripple re-destro.
He done bits.
Technically.
Dark Shadow.
Yeah. Dark Shadow is madness.
But
they needed that though. But yeah, that's fair. Tokiyami's going to be a top. Power-wise, top hero.
My worry about that is that I was expecting more from Edge Shot. If Tokiyami was able to do that, push him back, and he's not even a ranked hero. You're the fourth strongest hero. I would expect him to deal with re-destro a little bit stronger based on powers. But
I would say Midnight gave us some insight as well into the hero's mentality of, I don't know if all of them are going in for the kill. I think Edgeshot might also be holding back a little bit.
True.
I mean, the main thing is they're trying to slow Giganta and all that stuff down.
Exactly. It's about slowing them down as opposed to killing them.
Yeah.
But man, that must be the hot. Well, other than Gigantomachina, like he has to be like one of the hardest people to slow down, because the more you slow him down, the more annoyed he gets, and the more stronger he gets. That must be like the most.
He thrives on rage. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't like, unless you like cutthroat with him and you just don't finish him off, then that's you're going to be in for a bad time. Like
that's what I was going to say. Is do you reckon he has a limit to his stress level?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because but that's what I'm saying. Like, what happens if he hits a stress limit? Like, what happens if he hits the peak?
He pops a vein. I don't know.
He loses all his hair.
He loses his hair. Baldness, he shines.
He becomes Saitama. That's what it is.
Saitama. Oh my god. Yeah, everyone will be finished then, honestly.
Yeah, but you know what I liked is like the League of Villains is literally on Machina.
Oh, Gigantomachina's back. Yeah,
like on their back, on his back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That makes it even more of a problem.
Yeah, but I was really glad because after the last couple of chapters, I was worried about like if Toga was something bad was gonna happen to her. But now we know that he's got her.
Oh man,
but she's definitely pissed off though. When you look at the
but I meant like if you look at the panel before, she was surrounded by heroes. I know Luke was saying they're not all going in for the kill.
Yeah,
but I was I was still worried that like because it's a war that people are going to start dying, and I didn't want it to be like after just so like quickly after what happened to Twice. I would have hated for something to happen to her as well. So
Toga is like my second fave in the league past Shigaraki. Like the way she's developed, and I've just loved her moments in the villain arc, and I've loved her moments like in this arc. And to be honest, I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed. I wanted to see her visually like go off on those heroes that are around her.
Psycho,
like I wanted to go. And now just the fact that she's now that she's kind of been pulled out.
But I think Darby had like a real cool moment.
Yeah. Darby's been good, and compress. Yeah.
Like, Darby's become like a bit of a leader in the sense, like he's almost like woken up.
Yeah.
I mean, in some ways, Darby does act on his own if he wants
to. A lot.
He's not there fully following Shigaraki's
He's a bit of a lone wolf.
Yeah, he does what he wants to do, but yeah.
But the fact that they're all on Gigantomachia's back is a big problem, because if they all get to Shiggy, then
this is it.
Yeah,
it's game over.
Yeah, like that's a great thing to point out, isn't it? Because like I'm worried enough about Gigantomachia getting there, let alone everyone else on his back covered in it.
Yeah, exactly. So it really is all hopes on Momo now.
Oh like this is mainly because of Midnight and that.
Yeah, I was about to say
and Kamui Woods. But Midnight had the highlight.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, so that was deep. I really hope she's alright.
I think she's okay.
Because the thing is, they didn't actually show killing her. She's just surrounded.
That's
happened many times before.
They've done that flashback thing a few times with like Endeavour and stuff. So I don't think it's like a nail in the coffin.
No,
and to me, like she was in like a pose where she could get up. It looked like.
Yeah, she's about to
fight. But it also comes back to that compressed quote as well of don't underestimate the pros.
Pros,
we've never seen her fight, so hopefully next chapter she's okay.
They're trying to get her to put Machina to sleep, obviously with her quirk, but they just can't get close enough. But they didn't expect. Also, like Kamui Woods, like surviving that, the fire burst from Darby.
Yeah.
Mount Lady, that was.
Kamui really is up and coming. He's doing such bits. To be fair to him, he's so useful. But no, F for Midnight.
By the end of this, there'll be a few spaces in the top 10. So
I mean, when we was talking before, Luca made a good point about like how close Midnight is to Aizawa. That if something bad does happen to her now, it could be like another thing for Aizawa, and like
it's gonna be sad enough watching her die, and then also seeing Aizawa's reaction to the news
to it.
Because for those of you that don't know, they worked at firstly they both went to UA. I think Midnight's a year above him, but they both worked at the same pro hero agency during their interns.
You said this.
It was Midnight who recommended Aizawa to Principal Nezu as well. To teach. So they go way back. Like
really tight.
She's helped him out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, when you said that, it made me realise, like, damn, like you said, it was going to be sad enough, but like another thing for Aizawa to deal with is just that man's been through enough.
With all the Kurogiri stuff as well.
And like, Crust even like sacrificed himself for him.
That one hit hard as well. But the guy, you only saw the guy, for a very short span of time. But you gotta love his character.
Because we love Aizawa. Like we know that like if he had the choice, he would have taken the place of any of them people dying.
Yeah, definitely.
But he knew it. Like he can't. That's the problem.
Even in the fight against Shigaraki, like he's prepared to die straight out, and then obviously Deku and that lot come out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. But no, it was a good chapter. I'm looking forward to the next chapter after now that everyone's together again, like Momo and they're having to deal with Gigantomachia. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
It's
big like, moment.
It's like big, three separate kind of fights going on. It's like
So this is like incredible.
It's gonna start hitting the climax soon. But we have to wait again.
We have to wait. It's on break. Shonen Jump's on break next week.
It was already on break last week, so
So 2 weeks.
They just tease it.
It seems like we are going to get all of Class A involved. The third team is like Shoto and Uraraka and stuff like that, isn't it? So we're just waiting for them now.
Everyone's definitely going to get involved, I mean, the first thing was when Shigaraki broke out was to evacuate the civilians. Looking at it now, obviously.
Evacuate them even further now.
Yeah. But now, obviously, they can start going back into the fight, obviously, depending on what orders they get. But like, even
that will be the key.
Yeah.
The orders, because there's potential for some mismatches.
Definitely.
That could hurt the heroes there.
Yeah, but remember also what Midnight says, like to Momo, that you can break the law if you need to in this kind of scenario.
True.
Interesting how
she was putting out all the stops that time. Like she's putting out everything. All the heroes up.
This is a test of Momo's leadership, how she's going to approach the fight. So it'll be.
It's like like little development you've had of her, and it's kind of this is like now the time to show it kind of thing.
She's trying to get.
I feel like
the measurements and all that for.
I feel like she's going to get the dub here, just because she's taken a lot of L's, like with leadership and in fights. Like she lost 1A1B, like. And she always beats herself up. She's like, "Oh, it's my fault because I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't a good enough leader." So I feel like she might get the dub here just because it's like every single loss has been building up to this.
It's also the fact of like how I think we said it before we was doing this, but like how if Class 1A do get this dub, then like is that kind of underplaying Gigantomachia? Like like if he completely stop him, but surely there's not a way. Like I don't know what they could do
if they sedate him. If she's able to sedate him, then that's the only way. They won't beat him in a fight. Even Midnight says that based on pure power, no heroes can stop him.
Well, they're going to sedate.
They do have the serum though, so there's always a chance.
There is a way, I suppose.
There is a way.
But then it's like
sedating him.
Also having the villains on the back though.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no,
because the villains will stop. The villains will try to stop them.
Of course, that's why they're done with Midnight and Kamui. Like. Man, like that's gonna. I don't know how they're gonna.
And the thing is, you got half the heroes fighting Shigaraki, so it's kind of like you don't have any spare heroes left.
Spare hero,
but they're not even there anyway. They're at the hospital. The heroes that are here, were like Fat Gun.
Whatever division was set
Tokiyami. Well, Tokiyami's not, but like.
There's a group fighting the Momus as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a food. Yeah,
so they're all spread out. There's no spare heroes that could come in. At this point, so it'll be interesting.
Not that we know of.
Not that we know, but like, I'm talking about like in terms of the main heroes we know. Just I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, I do agree. I think Momo's got this. I think she's gonna do something. I think this is gonna be like her strategy pulls off perfectly, kind of thing. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I'm hoping.
Speaking of Shiggy as well, like there was a quote from re-destro. Again reaffirming that this is a imperfect Shiggy. He's been woken up too early.
Yeah, he still has like a month left.
I was saying, I was saying this.
So it'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see the repercussions of those
I definitely think it will definitely affect him in this fight because again, it was like 70% he was in the incubator. So definitely.
I think that's how it will end. Is that he won't be ready.
It might be
body will just like start fading on him a little bit.
Yeah,
because at how it is now, I don't see Aizawa being able to keep his eye open for as long as he like.
He's been pretty bad as he is.
Yeah, like I don't see them. Like it has to be something like that stops this fight, because it's like what me and Jordan were saying, that now that Shigaraki has Search, what's stopping him from just like going again?
That's
like,
what I don't really
constant.
understand. Like, yeah, like I could put him down for
in
one
some
bit,
ways.
but...
Yeah, it could be his own powers that affect him end of the day. But
yeah,
so I feel like maybe that'll be what they do, because he wasn't ready. His body might not be ready to harness the power completely.
But yeah, he wasn't just given one set of powers. He's given quite a few.
He's given all of it. Yeah, so maybe his body starts.
They're about to give the hero some plot armor.
It's not on the same level.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like how when Deku got his powers from All Might, because obviously Deku's body is fragile, and obviously that is.
Yeah, I'm already surprised at what Shigaraki can do. Honestly,
yeah.
Although as a person, he's a lot more developed than what Deku was.
And to be fair, I think like he wasn't given, was it One for All?
Exactly.
His body was actually enhanced, so he could take it straight away rather than training.
Yeah. And we don't know what other modifications the Doctor did to him as well.
That's true.
He's on
there probably more.
Them hero steroids. That's what he's on.
Yeah, definitely.
He's juiced up.
he's juiced up.
Yeah, because the little bullets they had two versions of them.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. So much talk about. That's for future chapters, though, I suppose, or Shigaraki thing. I think we have like a few chapters of this whole Momo bit, I reckon, and then we'll go back to definitely. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed our review/discussion of My Hero Chapter 278.
Give it a rating.
Yeah, let's give out our ratings. Let's start off with Ema.
I'll give it an 8.
8. Yeah. Lou?
I'm gonna give it 7.58.
Okay. Yeah. Luca?
I'm gonna give it a 7. Pray for Midnight.
Pray for Midnight. I'd personally give it an 8. I enjoyed it a lot. Like the whole, even though the little cameos, I like seeing like Edge shot in that again. Hopefully, we see more of them. And again, it was kind of like I thought it was a good build-up chapter.
Yeah.
To the next bit. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, thank you for joining. If you want to see any future reviews or discussion videos, please drop a subscribe. We will definitely be doing it in the next couple of weeks when it comes out next. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope to see you next time. Peace.
See ya.
Peace.
See ya.